At New York City Comic Con. It's your man Mike D, and I'm with Sean Hamilton. Good. Now Sean has a very unique style of art because in his mashups, what he does is he's taking some real cool pop culture properties, things like Super Mario Brothers, Breaking Bad, my show from The Walking Dead, even Campbell Soup Can like Andy Warhol, and he's mashing them up a little bit with some real interesting fashion statements, mostly sneakers. Okay, so being a sneakerhead like I am, I came by, I saw the stuff, and I was interested immediately. So tell us a little bit about what you do and why you do it in this way.
Well, I found my niche probably like 2 years ago, and I was like, man, this is such missing from like comics and everything else, and it's so heavy. Like the sneaker thing just came on like heavy in the last like 4 years. So I decided to kind of like mesh my art with what I like, and I just use everything all the programs, TV shows, video games, and I just kind of meshed it all together, and it kind of just came out to this, man. And I'm so heavy like in sneakers, I just wanted to bring something different to the table. And
so now when you're picking out a particular concept that you're gonna go with, do you know like, okay, I'm gonna use these sneakers right away with this? Because like I know you got the Jordan 11s with the Mario, the Breaking Bad, you got the Wu-Tang Clarks, I see that, and you know, my Shonen, the Jordan 1s, right? They get the little dunk action, the Back to the Future one's killer. So like, do you pick a sneaker first and then go with like try to match it with a character, or do you get a character and say this I should match it with this? How's it go?
You know what? It kind of just comes to me. I'm like, I love the Jordan 1s. Such a classic sneaker, probably the original. I had to go with, I love Michonne, so I was like, you know what, she's such a classic character, so I'm gonna adapt that into the style of this one. It sit well with Mario, with the Jordan 11s, so just the colorway, it worked. So that's what made me mesh them together.
Even the lobster dunks with the soup.
Yeah, it was. I thought I was like, man, what would be so awesome when I had first designed it, and it was like a really like kooky pair of sneakers, and I was like, this would actually be awesome if I could find the lobster Campbell Soup mesh up. And I was like, wow, I could do this, and I had it, and I looked at it, and I was like, you know what, put this together now, and
that was one of the big releases a couple of summers ago with the crab trap and everything. That was a crazy release by Nike. Now the last thing I want to talk to you about is the Back to the Future print, especially.
Okay.
I know a couple of years ago they brought out the Back to the Future. They were like impossible, the hyper dunks, right? They were just so mad. So I know you said you have 300 pairs of sneakers yourself. Me myself, I have 200 pairs of sneakers. I got a lot of good, interesting ones too.
Okay.
But do you have a pair of the Back to the Future?
All right, so this is I actually sold my Hyperdome Air Max to somebody. I mean, he gave it to me for like $1,000. So.
It has to be done.
Yeah, it has to be done. I was like, you have them. They were used and everything, so I gave it to him. But these are like kind of my holy grails. I'm gonna get them. I will eventually get them. It's just hard to get, and I have a buyer right now who's like willing to sell them to me. It's just $2,000 I gotta come up with, man. I'm just like, man, I'll get them later.
Hopefully you have a good show, maybe you can make it happen. Now, on a sneaker note, one sneaker to another, what's your absolute favorite? If you had to get one pair of sneakers, I know it's hard.
One sneaker?
If you had one pair left for the rest of your life, what's it gonna be?
Take it off right here. Jordan 3s, man. These are probably, I have at least 4 pairs of these. I have 4 pairs of each colorway. So this is a sneaker that this is my go-to sneaker for everything. So I'm gonna have to say the Jordan 3s.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm a 4 guy myself, but I can see that. I can see that 100%. Well, Sean, can you tell them what website they can find your stuff at?
You can go to createinkstudios.com. I'm actually on DeviantArt as well. You can go to my website and check out my DeviantArt as well. I'm on Behance. It's on there as well, Create Ink Studios. Check me out, and hey, man, if you can get a piece of art, man, it's all limited edition stuff, so get it while it's hot.
And you will be seeing some of Sean's stuff on CCD coming up soon, because now that I found it, it's getting posted on a regular. Cool. See you guys soon. Thank you.